Thank you everyone for joining us today here at Levittown Public Library Stretch Fusion class. Today is May 29th at 1:30 p.m. Go ahead, Debbie.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our class today. So good to see you all. And just a brief reminder, I know all familiar faces here, but your safety is always number one. So just keep that in mind. If I tell you to reach all the way up here and that's not good for you, don't do it. If it hurts, don't do it. Your safety always comes first. All right, so we're going to get started with some flowing motion, just kind of flowing, marching it out, bringing the knees up and getting that body warmed up a little bit. So just starting with that right knee up, just bringing the legs up, and 2, here's 3, just add the arms, 4, here's 5, and 6, here's 7, and 8, and again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're just going to take it into a little bit of a flowing shoulder rolls, arm circles, shoulder stretches, more dynamic movements as opposed to holding the movements. We'll do those a little bit later on. So just roll your shoulders up and around. 5, and here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse the direction and around for 5, and 4. Here's 3, 2, and 1. And now just bring the arms up and around for 1, and 2. Here's 3, just nice and flowing. 4 and 5, reverse. Bring it around for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. So we're going to alternate bringing the right arm to the left and the left arm to the right, just grabbing the forearm, stretching out the shoulders. Again, don't do anything too far, too fast. So bring it across, and other side. We're just kind of flowing side to side as we warm up the shoulders. And just bringing it, keep going. And taking it for 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more, and release. We're going to do that same thing, giving ourselves alternate shoulder hugs, reaching for the opposite shoulders. So let's swing our arms back and front 4 times, and then we will take it into our hug. So bring them back, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now right arm higher than the left. Give yourself a hug and release. And now switch, other arm on top. Here's 2, and 3, and 4. Let's count 4 more. Here's 5, and 6, 2 more. Here's 7, and 8. Good, taking it into our floppy arms. Just letting the body flop side to side, just around. And just reach. Getting a gentle spine stretch, so don't do anything too deep, too fast. And just get that body moving. And we're going to take that for 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more, and release. And we're just going to shake our hands. We're going to shake them coming all the way up, just to whatever height's good for you, and all the way down. We're going to go 2 more times. Reach it up with a shake, and down. Again, if something hurts, adjust accordingly. Bring it up for 3, and down. We'll do 1 more. I know I said 3, but let's do 4. All the way up, and bring it down, and just stop. Your fingers may be tingling a little bit. The blood's flowing into it. And we are going to take it into a little bit of our slow motion march, bringing our knees up. So getting into a little bit of balance here. So right leg comes up, so slowly come up for 1, and 2. Here's 3, and 4. Good. Every time that knee comes up, here's 5. Pull that belly button in, and 6. Here's 7, and 8. Now fold the arms, and 1. You can lower them if this is too high for you. And here's 3, and 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Fingers up for 1. Here's 2, and 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, elbows lower down for 1. As the knee comes up, elbows come down. 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. Carefully add that little twist for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. 6. 7. 8. Back to center, no twist for 1. And 2. Legs don't miss a beat. And 3. Just keep going. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. Fingers remain up if you can for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. 6. 7. 8. Fold the arms for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. 6. 7. 8. Fingers down for 1. 2. Here's 3. And 4. It's 5. 6. 7. And 8. All right, good job with that. So we're going to take it into a side step. The arms are going to circle around. If circling all the way around is not good for you for your shoulders, then just bring them halfway up and down or to whatever height is good for you. So step it out to your right, bringing it around and bring it back. So you don't really have to bend your knee, but if it bends, that's good. And 2. Here's 3. We're going to take it for 5. And 4. Here's our last one in this direction. And 5. All right, so I'm going to give myself a little room so I don't crash into my chair. So let's take it to the other direction. Bring it around for 1. Bring it back. Good. And 2. And back. Good. The arms go in the direction that the leg is going. Here's 3. And back. But any movement is good. And 4. And back. 1 more. And here's 5. And bring it back. All right, good job. So we're taking into some alternating heel taps. Now, if you've done the program before, we've done seated where you put the heel down and you hold that position. But we're going to reach it out as you tap the heel down and reach it out as you tap down, just alternating heel taps. We're going to tap 8 counts, which is really 4 on a side. So if that's too many, you know to do less. So right leg first, just reach it out with a tap. Hold on if you need to. And 2. So don't reach out if you're holding on. And here's 3. And 4. Just feeling it in the back of the leg. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. And bring it in. Okay. So we're taking it into some flowing mermaid arms. Later on, a little bit later, we're going to hold those a little bit longer. So that right arm is going to come up and over to the left as the left arm comes underneath to the right. Almost no breaks there. We're just going to take it side to side. So here we go. Just reach it up and take it for 2 and 3. Good. Make sure you don't lean backwards. And 4. You don't want to stress your back in any way. Here's 5 and 6. Here's 7 and 8 and bringing it back. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of a curl with a reach. As you reach out, you're almost doing a cat position, stretching out the shoulder blades, separating them. So we're just going to curl with a reach, bring it in and uncurl and curl and reach, bring it in and down. 3 more with a curl and a reach, bring it in. 2 more left and curl and reach, bring it in. Last one coming up with a curl and reach and bring it in and lower down. Okay. So we're going to throw in a little bit of balance here. We'll be throwing that in throughout. So most of your weight or all your weight is on that left leg. Chair within reach in case you need it. You're going to be lifting and lowering your right leg 5 times. And on the 5th one, if you can, hold it up there or just lightly leave it on the floor. Again, stay safe. So here we go. Lift it up, bring it up for 1, tap it down, and 2. Here's 3. And 4. We're holding this next one up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower down. All right, so now place that right foot in front of the left. Now you're on your tightrope. And from here, you're going to get onto your rocking horse. So think of that gentle rocking motion. You're just shifting your weight forward a little bit, lifting that back heel up, and then shift the weight back. Your front toes come up. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 2 more times. Rock forward, heel up. Rock back, toes up. 1 more. Rock forward, heel up. Rock back, toes up. Both feet flat on the floor. So we're going to continue with a little bit of rocking motion, but this time we're picking the leg up and putting it behind. So that's our rocking, but we're actually lifting the leg. So pick up your front leg, right foot, take it back. So now I'm rocking back. Put it up and in front. So rocking front. Bringing it back for 2. And in front, 2 more. Here's 3. And back, 1 more. And 4. And back. And now imagine you're in the center of your big clock. Tap 6 times to come back. Tap 6 times to come front. Here we go for 1. Think 1 o'clock. And 2. Here's 3. 4. 5. 6. Come back for 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. And 1 last thing. Actually, 2 last things. So we're just going to rock forward and pick your knee up if you can. So here we go. Rock forward again. Heel up. Rock back if you can. Lift that knee up. Taking it forward for 2. Heel up. Bring it back. Knee up. 2 more. Forward for 3. Heel up. Rock back. Knee up. 1 more. Forward for 4. Bring it back. And foot is down. Bring that leg parallel. So we're going to do 1 more thing. We haven't done this in a while. I usually start off with it. We're going to lift that leg up for a count of 4. I'll go easy today. We're just going to hold it for 4 and then lower it for 4. And we're just going to do that 3 times. So here we go. Bring that right knee up. So count it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. Good. Do it again. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. 1 more set. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right, that standing leg is probably talking to you. Take a little bit of a shake it out. So you're working your calf muscles, strengthening them and giving them a little bit more flexibility, which will help or should help prevent fall. So we want to keep everything working properly. All right, we do have another leg. So we're starting with the lift and lower 5 times, holding it up for a count of 10. So your body's not symmetrical. One side might be your good side, one side might be your bad side. So this is my bad side, so we may do a little wiggling up here, we'll see. All right, so here we go. Lifting that knee up for 1, and down, and 2. Here's 3, and 4. Holding it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower it down. All right, so now get on your tightrope again. This time that left foot's in front. Now get on your rocking horse. Shift the weight forward. Your back heel comes up. Rock back, front toes up. And again, rock forward, heel up, back heel. Rock back, toes up. 2 more times. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 1 more. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, toes up. Now both feet are flat on the floor. And now adding a little more motion, picking up that leg and bringing it behind. So we're adding a little sideways motion, bringing it back in front. So we're still kind of rocking it out here. Bring it behind and in front, 2 more. Behind and front, 1 more. Behind and front. Now tap your clock, taking it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And taking it to your knee up if you can. So rock forward, back heel comes up. Rock back carefully, lift that knee up. Taking it forward for 2. And bring it up. And here's 3. And rock back, 1 more coming up. And here's 4. And bring it up. And down. So feet are parallel. We have 1 more little drill. Lifting to a count of 4, holding it for 4, lowering it for 4, 3 sets. All right, here we go. So bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4, good, 1 down. And here we go, up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. Come up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. And just give that leg a shake out. All right, good job with that. So we're just going to lightly place your toes on the mat, on the floor. Actually, I'm on the mat, you're on the floor. And we're just gonna open that leg and then close it, warming up your hip, then a little bit of hip circles. Hold on if you need to. And here we go. So just open and close. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. We're going to count to 8. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. And now we're going to do some circles. I'm going to hold on for those. So take that right knee, bring it to the left and up and around. We're going to go 4 in each direction. So slowly just come to the center, bring it up and around for 1. You can tap in between. And around for 2. And 3. So only go as big as is safe for you. And 4. Now we're going to go the opposite direction, out and around for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. All right, taking it to the other leg. Just opening it, let it flop open and close, opening up and warming up the hip flexors. So here we go, bring it open and closed. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. 4 more. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. Good, taking it to your circles, bring that left leg to the right and around. So bring it around for 1. Just as big as safe for you, and around for 2. Little bit of a pause at the bottom. Around for 3. 1 more, and around for 4. And outwards for 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Okay. So we're gonna rotate our hips around, leading with that right hip, taking it forward and around. Let's just go 5 in each direction. So here we go. Right hip comes forward and around for 1. And 2. And 3. Get a nice little stretch in the abdominal area. And 4. And let's reverse. Bring it around for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. So we're gonna take it into something I call a rib slide. So pretend your hips are glued here. They're not going to move, but your upper body is separate from the bottom. And it's like you slid the top half over to one side and to the other side. Just bringing my arms out to the side. If that's too tiring, lower them down. So try not to move that lower body. Just slide your ribs over to the right and over to the left. And 2, and other side. Here's 3. And other side, 1 more, and 4, and other side, and bring it down. Okay. So we're gonna take it into some little bit of twists, torso twists. You're going to bring your right arm forward and the left arm back. We're gonna count 4 times. And then we're gonna start twisting in the direction of the arm that goes back. So bring that right arm forward first. So that's 1, reach, and 2, and 3, and 4. So taking it towards the arm that's going back. And 2, we're gonna count to 8 here. Here's 3, and 4. Here's 5, and 6. Here's 7, and 8. Taking it into a little bit of a slow side bend, just all on one side, over to the right first, then the left, and then we're going to take it to our goalpost side bends, just warming up our core a little bit. So slide that arm down the leg over for 1. Bring yourself back up, getting a little stretch in the right and left side of the body. Over for 2, then back up to the center. Over for 3, and center. 2 more. Here's 4, and center. Last one. Here's 5, and center. Now other side. Slowly come down for 1, and bring it up, and 2. A little bit of a stretch, a little bit of strengthening. Here's 3. Got 2 more. Bringing over for 4, and 5, and bring it up. So let's take it into our shoulder press side bend. Slowly bringing both hands up. Side bend to the right. As you lower your right arm, look up to that left hand and reach as if you can touch the ceiling and the floor at the same time. Slowly bring your body back up, both arms up. Now lower both elbows down. Same thing on the other side. Reach it up. Side bend to the left. Look up to the right. Slowly come back up. Lower both elbows down. And do it again, all the way up. Side bend to the right. Reach up. And bring yourself up. Lower both elbows down. And bring it up. And over to the other side. And slowly come up. 1 more each side, so bring it up. Side bend to the right. Look up to the left. Touch the ceiling and the floor at the same time. And bring your arms up. Lower both down. And bring it up. Side bend over to the left and reach. Hold. And slowly come up. And bring them all the way down. Good job with that. We're going to take it into some goalpost shoulder rolls. So we did some regular shoulder rolls. If this position, doing shoulder rolls, is not good for you, keep your hands down and just do gentle shoulder rolls like we did earlier. So bringing the arms up in our goalpost position. So bringing the shoulders up and forward and around for 1 and 2. Let's take it for 5. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. Now reverse. Bring them back for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. And if you can, try pressing your elbows all the way back. Lower the arms if this position is not good for you. So press back, open up the chest, bring it forward. Think of that cat, elbows come close to each other. Open up the chest, press back, bring it forward as you tuck. 3 more, open it up, press back. And if 5's too many, don't do 5, do less. And bring them together. 2 more, all the way up, open up the chest. And bring it back. And 1 more, open up the chest. And bring it back. And bring the arms down. We're going to take it into a figure 4 stretch. You may remember from previous sessions that we typically do that seated, and we will do a longer version seated a little bit later. Our modified version would be just hang onto your chair, cross that right ankle over the left, and just basically stick your backside out. That's the easier version. Now the harder version, if I have some superstars here, which I usually do, is to place the ankle on top of the thigh. Now not on the knee, but on above the knee a little bit so you don't stress out your joint. And again, just stick your backside out a little bit. If this is too much for you, cross at the ankle. Just holding that position a little bit. figure four stretch, which we usually do seated, and we'll do that again later. And bring yourself up. And now take it to the other side. Again, either ankle to ankle, stick the backside out, or bring that ankle on the thigh and just stick your backside out. Get that little bit of a stretch there. And bring yourself all the way back up, lower that leg down. All right, so we're going to take it into a little more balance with a glider movement. Light hands, light fists on the either side of your chest. Bring your right foot in front. You're just going to glide it back as you open the arms. So this also challenges your balance, a little coordination. So slide the leg back and bring it in front. We're going to go for 5 of everything. Do less if you need to. Here's 2 and bring it back. Here's 3 and back. 2 more. Here's 4 and back. 1 more. Here's 5 and bring it back. So your feet are parallel, your hands are down, your palms are facing back, taking it into that little bit of a squat-like chair position. So just slowly bring yourself down. You don't have to go too low. Both arms open out to the sides as your right leg slides out to the side. Bring it back in and body up. Taking it down for 2. Slide it out, back to the center and up. And here's 3. Slide to the center. 2 more. Here's 4. Slide it out to the center. 1 more coming up. Here's 5. Slide it out to the center and back in. So now your palms are facing forward. You're going to just step your right foot back a little bit. That's your starting point. So don't come any closer than this. Step back even more as you curl the arms. Press the heel towards the floor if you can. Get that calf stretch. Bring yourself back up. And again, step it back with a little bit of a calf stretch. And bring it back. Taking it for 3. And back. And 4. 1 more. Hold this one back on 5. If you can, rotate the elbows up. Keep this position. Step that right foot even with the left. Now you're going to straighten out the arms as you tap the leg back. So tap and straighten. Bring it in. Try not to move your body at all. Just that one leg in the both arms. 2. So your trunk stays nice and even. Here's 3. And 4. 1 more. And 5. And bring it up. Right, so we get to do all that on the other side, starting with that light fist on either side of the chest, bringing your left foot in front. And you're just going to arc it back as you open up the arms and bring it in front. Take it back for 2 and front. 5 of everything. Here's 3. Bring it back. 2 more and 4. 1 more and 5. And bring it back. Good. Feet are parallel, hands are down, taking it into that little bit of a squat-like position. So here we go. Bring it down, arms out to the side, left leg out. Bring it back in, body comes up. Taking it down for 2. Out to the side and center and back. And here's 3. To the side and center. 2 more. Here's 4. Side, center, 1 more coming up. Here's 5, to the side, center, and up. Good, palms face forward. Step that left foot back a little bit. Now step back even more as you curl the arms. Press the heel to the floor if you can. Bring yourself back up. Taking it for 2. And up. 3. 2 more. Here's 4. And back. Hold this list one back if you can. Rotate the elbows up. Step that left foot even with the right. And now tap it back as you straighten out the arms. So just tap it back and 5. and 2. Good, try not to move the body. Here's 3 and 4 and 5 and bring it up. Okay. I think we'll just do 2 more things. Taking it into our mermaid. Now we did a flowing mermaid where we just kind of flop the arms around. So we're going to take it into our a little bit more, little more structured. So our hands are here, fingertips are touching. You're going to bring the arms up. Your head is now in the center of your picture frame. Keep it there. Take a side bend to the right. Hold that position. Lower your right hand down. Reach it through. Reach it back. And now slowly bring everything back up. Lower the arms down. We're not going to alternate, so we're going to do 5 on to the right. So bring it up again. Keep your head in the center, even when you side bend over. Then lower the arm down, reach across, bring it back, bring the body back up, lower the arms down. Bringing it up for 3 and over, reach it, bring it back, all the way up, and 2 more left, bring it up for 4, taking it over, lower the arm down with a reach, and up, the center, last one coming up, and all the way up. Take it over, reach through, bring it back, all the way up and down. Good, same thing now to the other side. So bring the arms up, head still in the center, take it over to the left. Reach that left arm through, get that stretch. Bring it back, all the way up, lower down. Up for 2, over to the left. Reach it through, bring it back, all the way up, and down. 3 more, all the way up, and over, reach through, all the way back up, and down. 2 more, bringing it up, and over, reach it through, bring it back, all the way up. Last one coming up, bring it up, and over, reach it through, bring it back, all the way up, and down. Maybe I should have done 4 each. Okay, that was a little long. So I'm just turning my chair so you can see. I'm just doing one last standing thing and then we'll have a seat. So I'm going to step my right leg back. My legs are like a triangle. And now I'm just gently pushing my hip forward. While I push the hip forward, I'm not leaning back or feeling it in my lower back. Getting a stretch in the hip and in a little bit of the front of the thigh. If you don't have knee issues, or if you've done this before and you know that you can slightly bend your knees, then do so. Otherwise, just stay in this position. I'm going to lower my knees a little bit. And now push my hip forward, deepening that stretch in the hip area and the front of the thigh. And now if you are lower in this position, straighten out both legs. Lower your right heel to the floor, get that calf stretch again. And now without changing anything, just fold the body in half, chest coming down towards the floor. You're going to start to feel a stretch in the back of your front leg. And slowly bring yourself up. Bring that leg forward. And now we're stepping the other leg back. So step the left leg back, or whatever the other leg is for you if you started on a different side. Push your hip forward. Feel that initial stretch in the hip. Hold that a little bit, and if you can, slightly bend the knees. If you did it on the other side without any problems, then try it here. Keep pushing the hip forward. Hold that position. And now just straighten out your legs, lower the back heel if you can. Hinge at the hips. Lower the chest, feel the stretch in the back of your front leg. . and bring yourself back. So we're going to take it to the chair. Take a little drink. So just to wake ourselves up a little bit, we're going to do a couple of coordination things, which just involves moving our arms, our legs, and challenging the brain a little bit. I'm going to start with one that just taps the shoulders in between. We're going to be reaching up 2 times. We're going to reach out 2 times, to the side 2 times, and down. Eventually, we're going to be alternating that and then adding a little bit of a march to it. So here we go. Hands rest on the shoulders. If that's not good for you, adjust anyway. So reach both arms all the way up and bring them down. Up again for 2. Now reach them to the front towards me. Reach it forward and bring it in and forward. To the sides now, reach them out and bring it in. Open up the chest and out. Now to the floor, reach it down and up. Always lengthening the body and down. Up again, bring it up. Reach up and down. Slightly look up. And now to the sides, reach it out. Open up the chest and out to the floor. Take it down and up and down and up again. So bring it up. This is our last one with both together, and up again to the front. Reach it out and in and out to the sides. Reach out and in and now to the floor. Take that down and up and down and up. So we're still going to go up for 2, but it's going to be 1 arm at a time, starting with that left arm. So here we go. Reach up and up to the front. Reach it front and front to the sides. Reach it out to the floor. Take it down and down, up again. Reach it up and up to the front. Reach it front and front to the side. Take it side and side to the floor. Take it down and down. So we're going to add a little bit of a march. Going to start with that right leg. It's going to be 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on that next one, we're going to start up, up, out, out, side, side, down, and down. All right, so legs start us off. Here we go. Right leg, bring it up for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Left arm, bring it up and up to the front. Take it front and front to the side. Take it side and side to the floor. Take it down and down, up again. Bring it up and up to the front. Take it front and front to the side. Take it side and side to the floor. Take it down. And last time through, here we go. Bring it up and up to the front. Take it front and front to the side. Take it side and side to the floor. Take it down and down. All right, I couldn't catch you. I think everybody had it right. Very good. Now I got to think of something else. All right. So we're going to start from the top, work our way down, holding these stretches a tad bit longer. So we'll start with a nice palm forward. Breathe as the arms come up. Prayer hands overhead. So inhale up, reach it up. Exhale, come down to the center of your chest. Hold it here and breathe normally. Don't hold your breath. Now you're going to slowly twist your fingers or rotate your fingers forward towards me. Holding that position. Almost coming down a little farther if you can, but don't strain or force anything. Holding that position, stretching out the wrists, a little bit of the forearms. And now slowly come back up. You're going to bring your fingertips towards yourself. It's a little more awkward. Don't force it. Just follow your body. Don't try to let it follow you. Hold that position wherever you are. And bringing the fingertips, just rotating up to the ceiling. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms towards me. Slowly reach out. Feel that little bit of a stretch in your hands. And slowly bring them back in. So our palms face forward again. This time the hands don't touch overhead, they'll just turn away. We're gonna open up the chest a little bit, so inhale all the way up. Turn the palms away as you exhale. Breathe normally, reach back, open up the chest. A little deeper option, reach for the back of your chair, lean slightly forward carefully, or just keep your hands reaching back. An even deeper stretch would involve interlacing your fingers behind your back. If that is not too harsh for your shoulders, or if you've done that before, you can try doing that. Bringing your knuckles down towards the seat of the chair. Again, if that's too much for you, just reach the arms back. You don't have to bring in this position. So opening up the chest up nice and tall, good for your posture. And then carefully just releasing the hands. So we'll start with some gentle neck rolls, looking all the way over to the right. Don't force anything. Drop your chin, roll it across your chest from right to left. And now look to the center. Now look over to the left. Drop your chin, roll it across your chest, left to right. And look back to the center. So we're gonna look right and left 3 times, and on the 3rd time, we're gonna hold that a little bit. So we're doing a combination of dynamic stretches coupled with some static stretches. Static stretches are the ones that we hold. So look to the right and over to the left, almost like a pendulum, just side to side. Looking over to the right and the left. So here comes our 3rd one that we're gonna hold. So look to the right and hold that position. Hold it as far as you safely can. Increasing or keeping your range of motion good is so important, especially those of us that are driving. Not that you would do this while you're driving, but just so you increase your range of motion for driving. And now while you're here, just slowly lower your chin to your collarbone, look down towards the floor on the right side. Bring your chin back up to the level position. Look all the way over to the left. Hold that position. Go as far as you can without forcing anything. And slowly lower your chin towards your collarbone if you can. Bringing your chin back up to that level position and looking straight ahead. And now we're going to lower the right ear to the right shoulder. Try not to let the whole body shift over, just lower the head. Now at the same time, raise your left arm out to the side. Ideally parallel to the floor. If that's not good for you, then keep it low, that's fine. And now slowly bring the fingers facing towards the ceiling, like flexing that hand. You'll feel the stretch deep in the top of your forearm. Again, hold that position if you can, ease up if it's too much for you. Now slowly lower the fingers towards the floor. Hold that position if you can. We're going to do one more each position, so fingers up to the ceiling. Fingers down to the floor. And if you can, bring that left hand behind your back. The knuckles are out your back. Opening up the chest. And now use a little discretion with this next move if you have neck issues or spine issues. I'm going to take that right hand at the left temple, adding a little bit of pressure. If that's not good for you, then just stay where you are. You don't have to do this. So I'm just bringing my right ear closer to my right shoulder, feeling a nice stretch in the left side of my neck. And for a slightly different stretch, I'm placing my right hand behind my left ear, bringing my head on a little bit of an angle. And if your hand's behind your back, release that hand. If your hand's at your head, release that hand, bring your head up. And now slowly lower the left ear to the left shoulder. Hold that position. Bring your right arm out to the side to whatever height is good for you. Flex the hand so the fingers are up towards the ceiling. Get that stretch in the top of the forearm. Hold that a little bit. And now bring the fingers towards the floor. And doing it again, fingers to the ceiling. Fingers to the floor. Lowering the arm, place the hand behind the back if you can. Hold that position. This is a wonderful stretch. If you want to deepen that a little bit, you can carefully take the left fingertips at the right temple, adding a little bit of pressure, bringing that left ear closer to that left shoulder. And a slightly different angle would be bringing that left hand behind that right ear, bringing your head a little bit on an angle. Again, if anything doesn't feel right for you, listen to your body, don't do it. And if your hand is at your head, release that hand. If it's at your back, release it slowly, bring your head up. You're gonna lower your chin towards your neck, looking down towards the floor between your feet. And if you do want a deeper stretch here, you can try taking one hand gently at the back of your head, adding a little bit of pressure. And if the hand is at the back of your head, release that hand, bring your head up. So we're going to take it into some gentle shoulder stretches, followed by a little deeper shoulder stretches. So you're just going to bring your arms back, open up the chest. Let the arms float forward. The right arm is higher than the left. Reach for your opposite shoulders. We did these earlier, but we did them at really fast pace. Hold this position. Lower the chin if you can. Lift the elbows if you can. So just stay in a position that's comfortable for you. And if you did lift the elbows, lower them down. And if you lowered the chin, lift it up, release the arms, let it float back, open up the chest. Now let the arms float forward again. This time the left arm is higher than the right. Reach for your opposite shoulders. Give yourself another hug. You deserve it. Now lower the chin. Lift the elbows. Hold that position. And if you did lift the elbows, lower the elbows. If you lowered the chin, lift it up and release. So we're going to take it into an even deeper shoulder stretch by bringing your right arm out to the side. Slowly come to the center, left hand palm up, reach for the forearm, guide that arm across your chest. Now we did this at the beginning also, super fast pace. If you want to take it into a deeper level, you can try straightening out that left arm underneath the right and let that left arm just grab the right forearm. It deepens that stretch. If this is too much for you, just stay with the hand on the forearm. Don't worry about grabbing the forearm with your other arm. And hold that position. Try to keep that right shoulder away from your ear. We don't want to crunch up like that. So keep it low. And you should practice some of these stretches looking in the mirror just to see what you're feeling and what your body is doing at that time. And reach that arm out in front. Left arm supports it, bend at the elbow. And guide the elbow up as high as you can, getting that little bit of a stretch in the back of the arm. Some of you may be familiar with the deeper stretch by bringing that left arm all the way up. But if this is a struggle to get here, then stay here. Otherwise, you're not benefiting from this stretch. Slight side bend over to the left. Bring your body up, release that right arm, let that right hand say stop. Bring the fingers back. We did a little bit of a hand stretch when we did the prayer hands and rotated the fingers front and back, etc. So this is a little bit deeper. An even deeper stretch, turn your palm up, bring the fingers down. If that's too much for you, go back to the prior stretch. And I'm just going to release the hand, let it flop over, gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And release. And now we have the other side. We don't want to be lopsided, so bring that left arm out to the side. Slowly come to the center, right hand palm up, reach for the forearm, guide that arm across your chest. You can stay here if this is good enough for you, or you can straighten out the right arm underneath the left and let that right arm grab the left forearm. Feeling that stretch deepen quite a bit. Keeping that left shoulder away from the ear. We don't want to be crunched up like that, so keep it away. And then reaching that left arm out on an angle. Bend at the elbow and then guide that elbow up as high as you can. We're getting a stretch here in the back of the arm. Taking it to a slightly different position by bringing the arm up again, only if you can get into this position comfortably without straining. And now let that right hand pull that left elbow over towards the right. And bring yourself up, release the arm, and your hand says stop. Gently pull the fingers back. Deeper stretch, palm up, fingers down. Releasing the hand, let it flop over, gentle pressure. And release. So we did some quickie heel taps while we were bringing the heel, while we were standing, we brought them down as we went side to side. So we're gonna hold these a slight bit more. We're gonna take that right leg with the heel down on the floor. The toes are up to the ceiling. Flex your foot as much as you can. Do not put any weight or pressure on that extended knee. You'll only strain it. Now in this position, I'm keeping from my head to my tailbone nice and straight, flat back as I lean forward. As soon as I start leaning forward, I feel the stretch in the back of my thigh deepen a little bit. And if you are a little more flexible, you can try reaching towards your toes, reaching towards the floor. Again, make sure that you are safe and secure on your chair. And to safely come up, you can try placing the left hand on the left thigh. Use that arm and that leg to bring yourself up so that you don't strain your back. Taking it to a figure 4 stretch. We did a standing version, bringing the ankle on top of the thigh or ankle on top of the ankle, whatever's good for you. Slight pressure on that inner thigh. Leaning forward a little bit if you can. And bringing yourself back up. Taking that left hand in the center of the right thigh. Use that leg for leverage as you twist. Bringing yourself forward. You're going to rotate your ankle 3 times, as big and slow as you can. Around for 1, and 2, 3. Reverse the direction, bring it around for 1, and 2, and 3. And carefully lower that leg down. You're going to take it to the other leg. So just turn this way so that leg is forward. And you're going to bring the heel down on the floor. The toes are up to the ceiling. Just in this position, you're getting a little bit of a stretch. Keep your back flat, lean forward. You'll feel that stretch start to deepen in the back of the thigh and into the calf. Reaching, if you can, towards the toes or the floor. Again, only do what is secure and comfortable for you. And to safely come up, you can take that right hand on the right thigh, bringing yourself up. And we're going to take it into that figure 4 stretch, whether you're crossing your ankle to ankle or bringing your ankle on top of the thigh. Gentle pressure on the inner thigh, pushing down a little bit as you slightly lean forward, holding that position. Slowly bringing yourself up. Taking that right hand in the center of the left thigh, push into that thigh for leverage as you twist. Bringing yourself forward, rotate the ankle, big and slow, all the way around. That's 1, 2, 3. Opposite direction, bring it around for 1, and 2, and 3, and carefully release that leg. So we're gonna do some inner thigh stretches by widening that position. Again, be mindful if you do have any hip issues, placing my hands in my inner thighs as I'm just pushing back. Again, only push to the level that is appropriate for you. And now flat back, just leaning forward, feeling that stretch deepen. Holding that position. And I'm going to slowly, carefully lower that right shoulder towards the floor. In doing so, I'm pushing into my right thigh a little bit more just by my position. Rotate back to the center. And now lower that left shoulder towards the floor, a little bit of a twist. Coming back to the center and slowly coming up. So while we're in this position, let's take it into an upper lower stretch, bringing the arms out to the side. We're going to take it a little bit quicker, placing the forearm on the thigh 3 times, and on the 3rd time, we're going to hold it. So right arm looking up, reaching up, and taking it over to the other side with a reach. With 2 more, taking it over, reaching up, and other side, and reach it up. And now take it over, stay there. So holding that position. If you are comfortable with lowering that right arm down a little bit, then do so. Otherwise, stay in a position that is good for you. Slowly bringing your arms up. Now we're going to bend to the left forearm on the left thigh, reaching up to the ceiling, looking up towards that right hand. Hold that position. Lower the hand if you are able to on the other side. Bringing yourself all the way back up and lowering the arms down. We're going to take it into a little bit of a roll down. And you have a couple of options. You can just roll down like this, get a little stretch on the lower back, or you can bring it all the way down. In the all the way down position, if you're able to, underneath your thighs, reach for your opposite elbows. It deepens your stretch. If that's not good for you, then don't do it. So tucking your chin into your neck, just rolling yourself down. Feel that stretch in the lower back in a good way. Coming down as far as you can. And if you're able to let your arms just dangle, reach for your opposite elbows. If you can, don't force anything. Hold that position. If it's not good for you, get out of the position. And we're going to slowly make our way up. If you need some support, you can place your hands on the top of your thighs, rolling yourself all the way back up. All right, so we're going to take it into just a couple of things before we sign off. So I'm going to do a little bit of a seated cat-cow. Turn a little sideways so that you can see. I'm going to be sliding my hands towards my knees. As my hands go towards my knees, my back is going to go towards the chair, creating that curve, stretching out the spine. And then as I come back up, sliding the hands to the hips as I reach up chest proud. So here we go. Just tuck your chin into your neck, slide your hands towards your knees. Push your back towards the back of your chair. So we're not really rolling all the way down. We're just curving our spine in that cat position. Now slowly straighten up. Slide the hands towards your hips. Chest proud. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Open up the chest. 2 more. Tuck the chin into the neck. Slide the hands to the knees. Push the back towards that back of your chair. Slide it back up. Open up the chest. One last time, taking it down, slide the hands towards the knees, push the back away. And slide them back towards your hips. Chest proud, squeeze those shoulder blades together. So in conclusion, every now and then I almost say, we're gonna take our final breath, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good. So in conclusion, we're just bringing our hands to the side. We're gonna take a nice deep inhale. As we inhale, lift the heels, lift the hands. Eyes look up to the ceiling. Do not lift your head. Exhale, turn the palms away. Lower the hands, lower the heels. The eyes look down to the floor. And one last time, inhale. Everything comes up. Exhale, and everything goes down. And as always, I want to thank you for being here with me. I have my pleasure. I really enjoy having classes here. All right.
Better bring